So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Matt Sauer. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outside low. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Into center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Luis Arraez stands in. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And a count 1-2. On the ground right side. Fired to second.
He's out.
Back to first. And that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Manny Machado. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. Slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing there for the Friars. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, getting the nod on the mound, Randy Vasquez. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win. And really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Inside. And that's ball 2. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Mookie Betts now. The shortstop takes the ball. goes the runner. Swing and a foul out of play. Turns and fires to Betts. In the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside with a breaking ball. Grounder might be two. Iglesias, that's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Sauer back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
Second baseman, Jake
2 down,
Cronenworth.
base is empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That one pushed to the left and foul. This one popped up. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. missed. Strike two.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in.
Hernandez dives back in, but they got him.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Here comes Max Muncy. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 out, space is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. No score here in the second. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, no score. Well, here we go, top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up the middle, Betts fires to first on the run, and he gets him. Nicely done. And here's the rookie center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Lockridge measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is down low. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down, runner at third. Martin Maldonado up to hit. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swinging a foul straight back. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Out to center. Pajes under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. the next up for the Padres. Ball one on a pitch inside. There's a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a curve misses outside, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. That misses. Nope. Ball one. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2 balls and a strike. Up the middle, Edman. Over to first, and that is the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats. Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Late swing fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs. On the ground. And foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And a foul ball. That one is upstairs. Padres gets his lead at first with nobody out. And now 2-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run called from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One out, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And now it's 3-2. Hard hit left side. Iglesias fires over to first. He's out.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That misses, and the count even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled to first. That ends the frame. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, leading off Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Lace to right center, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a man at first. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
One down, base is empty. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ball one to Bogarts. Fastball for a strike. Out to short. Betts fires across the diamond. Bogarts retired. Third out. Padres go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bottom four, here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
That one hit to right. Tatis makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And that clips the inside corner.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that's in the dirt. Cindy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Fair ball. And here's Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second here, one gone. Up the middle, Iglesias. In plenty of time to first, And Freeman is retired.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one is in for a strike. Betts on third with 2 out. Right side. Cronenworth throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 hit, 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth.
Second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Sauer back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani getting loose out there. Number 86 also getting ready. That one way outside, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. And that's a little high.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
3-1 count. Saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Struck him out looking. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Sauer is done, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. So up next, Jose Iglesias. There's a strike. Hit in the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Brandon Lockridge. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. And the sweeper misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. High fly ball, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in L.A., we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. curve in the dirt. That one fouled off. 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1 down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. It's softly on the ground left side. Off balance feed. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Martin Maldonado. Maldonado, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Hey.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side, but that rolls foul. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. This one popped up right side. Freeman settles under this one, and there's 1 down.
Now batting right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He blasted 1 out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Almost got him.
No strikes.
And a foul ball. Ball to strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's
Ball
down and
3.
in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first with 1 gone. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. Tatis runs. Pitch
Off the plate,
outside.
ball 1. He
Throw.
made it.
Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Late swing, foul to the left. Ohtani, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man at second. Runner goes again. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Next pitch is outside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss. Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes Tatis around third. He's safe. It's 3-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here comes Manny Machado. He was late there. Strike 1. Arise, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 low. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at-bat to watch.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. Outside. Ball 1. Inside,
Inside, ball
just
two.
missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Well, we go bottom 6. Michael Conforto will climb in. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Adrian Morejon appears to be getting loose. Peralta also throwing. Hit in the air, center field. Lockridge under it. Makes the catch. 1 away.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air to left, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Next offering is down low. Now 1 and 2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sheets sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. So they turn to Lou Trevino.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. This to third. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Cronenworth.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop Jose
Next for the Padres, Jose Iglesias. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 86, getting loose as well. The other way. Freeman takes it to the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
For the Padres, center fielder Brandon Lockridge.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low. And that drops in for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Mookie Betts will get us started. 1 for 2. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Hard ground ball, base 9. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Lockridge makes the play. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch misses. And that's too high. And another ball. Betts stands at first with 1 out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Arise, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two outs. And it's fouled off. Got him swinging. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the Dodgers leave one, still down 3-0. Ready to begin the eighth. So digging in now for San Diego, Martin Maldonado. Trevino back to work. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Back to the top of the order now. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. Slider right there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner at first. In the dirt. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
2 on, 1 out. And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 3. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Freeman tossed to second. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Wandy Peralta.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. One gone at the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Ball
That's
one there. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To third. Barehand grab, throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Two outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 70 preparing to come on if needed. Number 78, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Inside corner for a strike. It's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jake Cronenworth. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch off the plate. 1-1. And strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Iglesias, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. On the money, nice play. Offense held in check there, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Suarez, a 6'2 righty, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Hernandez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
There's the strike. And that one ripped into right, and that's just foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Hot shot to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.